The tops of Australia are smoothed like river stones, sluggishly bulked with oceans of air rolling over them, millstones rubbing the air to squeeze out snows. If called up by music, these would be deep round organ notes, not K2 staccato violins, exultant, deep resonant survivors. Well, the Kosciuszko Park Mountains are the preeminent mountains of Australia, and mountains are the thing that Australia is shortest of. A geographer would say they're actually a fairly small and precious area, but when you're there you feel that you're in a much larger domain than you might even if you were a drover out on the plains, which few people are today. The Kosciuszko system, of course, is tied into the major rivers, the Murray in particular. So that right across to Adelaide, Australians are essentially living on the results of the high country.
The Kosciuszko National Park is 690,000 hectares in size. We have a lot of varying interests over the park, varying from the caves at, say, Yarrangobilly, back through to our ski resorts, and then down into our forested mountainous country in the southern end of the Biadbo and Pilot Wilderness areas. It just changes totally from about 1,800 metres up. Everything changes, the trees drop off, and you go into a very open but rocky landscape. And it changes every day. That's the great thing about it. Just the light, the type of day, the reflections that you get on the day just change that area, and it's one area that I just love to go back to and visit every day when I go up there to work.
We've got a lot of beautiful places all around, like Brungle and Tumut and up in the mountains, but this place is really good. When I come out here to Gandra, I feel like I'm in another world, you know, like it's just peaceful. Just something about it. So it must be like the connection with what went on here years ago. I feel like staying here forever.
Oh, we enjoyed it as kids. We had a couple of old skis here with brother and I, and they were just leather straps over, and you put your foot in and away you went. They wouldn't run properly. You go off fox shooting, you come home carrying these rotten things because they wouldn't slide in the snow and stick to the bottom of them. I think bush ingenuity was a thing that you had to have, bush ingenuity, otherwise you didn't survive in the bush. You just couldn't go down to a corner store and buy something. You know, you made it. You know, the shaft would break in your sulky. Well, you cut one out of the bush to get you going until you could get a proper one to put in it. It's always been home to me. And it's a beautiful spot. People come here and say, oh, it's paradise, you know. There's an old saying, when you're born in the mountains, they can take you out of the mountains, but they can't take the mountains out of you. And, well, that's it, really. It's actually home to me, and it always will be.